Hello everybody, Epic Mewtwo aka Dokkan Assets here, and today we are back with another Dragon Ball figures news video on time. Finally, I know. The last one was kind of a delay, and I wanted to still do one this week, even though there would be maybe a little bit less news, just so that we could get back on track. There isn't too much new stuff, but there is a lot of updates to some stuff that we covered in the last video, and I think it's definitely important to talk about it because they changed a lot on some of the figures that we went over in the last video. But let's go through our routine here before we get into that. First, we're going to go through dbzfigures.com, and then we'll go through Baggy's Twitter. So let's take a look at what we got. We are starting on September 9th because that was the last upload date. As you can see here, if you ever looked at the Shonen Jump calendar for Dragon Ball figures, you'll notice that every month there's long lists of figures from Bandai Spirits with no pricing. These are listed as amusement prize figures in Japan, and they're mostly available only in UFO catchers, claw games at game centers. Here in the US, game centers or arcades, we call them, have been shut down with the rise of console and PC gaming, so you don't have those anymore. But lucky for us, we can buy these straight online, which is true. So basically, he's just giving the price for some of these and a little bit of a summary. If you didn't know, by the way, I guess this is kind of a good update for you, or well, update, quote unquote. I suppose more of a, just kind of information dump. Basically, prize figures, even the WCF figures, and not usually most of the figures that we cover on this channel, are actually prize figures in UFO catchers. That's why we typically refer to them as prize figures, like a claw machine, as you would probably call it in the US. So we can just buy them offline, thankfully, but that's usually where you get them in Japan. So good, because then you could get them for cheaper if you're good at the game, bad if you're bad at the game. But nonetheless, this is the list of September prize figures. We have gone through those before, though. A preview. Okay, so this is exciting. For the Imagination Works Son Goku. If you guys remember, this was the Goku that we covered a while ago that is going to be the first Dragon Ball articulated figure with clothing. They released fancy new packaging for the upcoming Imagination Works Goku. It comes in a matte black box with chrome color changing letters, and the figure on the front for that premium feel. Ooh. Gone is the clear plastic windows found in SH Figuarts as well as the old X Plus packaging. The new X Plus figures started with the UI sign in 17 Goku no longer have clear plastic windows. Hopefully Figuarts doesn't go this route as well, as I'd like them to display them inside the packaging. Agreed. This release is in Japan next month and will ship to the US in December/January. Make sure to leave a comment if you pre-ordered it on the website. So yeah, very interesting. I do like the packaging. I've kind of given my thoughts on this figure before. Are there any comments? Oh, I have to be logged in. I should make an account on this website and subscribe to their channel. I'll do that after the video, and then you'll see in the next video that it'll be down there. Anyway, though, yeah, this looks pretty cool. Very interesting that they decided to move away from the window, especially since that's sort of Tamashi's thing, but I do quite like it. I think the color changing letters really add a lot to this. Like, the yellow honestly looks pretty cool, but the fact that it'll just change as you tilt it is super sick. And the back looks absolutely fantastic. Can you get a little bit of a zoom in on that? Yeah, boy. So obviously we have the different poses and forms and things that you can do here. I like that hair. I will say, even though I know this is Super Saiyan hair, it kind of looks more to me like Super Saiyan 2 hair. The, composition of the hair, I guess you would say, looks like Super Saiyan 1 when Goku fought Frieza, but the, spikiness and, how pointed it is at the edges, and the fact that each individual, section isn't very thick, it's a lot thinner, makes me kind of think it looks a little bit more like Super Saiyan 2. Interesting. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section below. Nonetheless, though, I think it does look pretty good. I don't know if I'm going to get one still, because I do have a Goku figure already. And it's not the best looking Goku figure, in my opinion, but it is still really, really cool, and obviously huge step forward for figures. Anyway, we do have a brand new Dragon Ball wall calendar for 2021. This calendar's Dragon Ball theme features many images from the anime. Costs about $20. It looks like you can order yours online here. So these are always cool because we always get some new promotional art from these. Unfortunately, usually the artists that they have on these are kind of which is kind of big stinky. Like, Bardock looks a little bit there, but like Gogeta looks okay. He still looks a little bit odd, but you can kind of tell when it's like an inexperienced promotional artist compared to like you know, more experienced promotional artists. Like, Vegeta probably looks the best here. Oh, that looks really weird with Khalifa at that angle. Like, what is Kefla's hair here, bro? That is not Kefla's hair at all. That's like not even close to Kefla's hair. And also Trunks looks like he got a little bit of a buzz cut, bro. Hair's looking real mad thin there. That is very weird. Vegeta looks pretty funny though, I will say. Goku Black don't look too bad. But yeah, the promotional art for these is usually a little bit It's not the worst, but actually that Gohan's not that bad either. Trunks' face looks huge there. Anyway, we'll move on from this for now. I just figured I'd talk about it a little bit. Here is something else very exciting. Finally, something new when it comes to figures. Birder and Guldo have been shown. This is very cool. Bluefriends Bands released the first image of the SH Figuarts Birder and Guldo, seemingly confirming that these will be a 2-pack, and Guldo will just be a prop. No information on the release date, costs, or whether this will be regular since it's a premium Bandai release. Speaking of which, I need to actually pre-order something on premium Bandai after a video later. But regardless, though, this is quite interesting. Sort of disappointing, I will say, that Guldo is only going to be one piece. I mean, in all honesty, I don't know. I was going to say I don't know how you can make him articulated, but looking at him now, you could definitely make him articulated. You could articulate the head. His big eyeballs you could also move around if you wanted to. I'm sure they could make his arms a little bit articulated. The legs would obviously be a little bit harder, but I don't know, man. I think that they can make it a little bit better. I mean, probably if you're going to be displaying these guys anyway, I guess you would probably displaying them all in like the typical Ginyu force, you know, the Toku Sentai pose. But like, if you wanted to, you know, pose these guys in like their particular fights, you know, Guldo fought Kid Gohan and Krillin. You know, we have those two now as SH Figuarts figures. Obviously, Birder and Jace's little Mimerino. So, I don't know. Kind of a sad fate for our boy Guldo. I guess I should have expected when they first showed these guys and Guldo was shown as like a little resin statue rather than, you know, a articulated figure prototype. So, F in the chat for our boy, but hey, what are you gonna do? You know, Tamashi will be Tamashi. It's not the worst though. At least we got Guldo in some form anyway. Alright, moving on to the boy Baggy's Twitter. So, again, we're starting from the 9th. I don't believe this was in the last video, so we're just going to take a look at it here. This is the Creator X Creator UI and MUI Goku, not packaging, promotional poster here. We don't really get to see these ever, so it's very cool to be able to see the posters for these. I would love to be able to get one of these. These, by the way, if you're curious, are what they hang in the background of the UFO catcher, aka the crane machine. So then, you know, it's just a big piece of promotional art showing, hey, look at what's in here. You know, it's pretty cool. I like it though. I would love to get one of these though myself for, I don't know, some figure. So after the chat for Baggy, but Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku's been released 3 times already. Wow, that's crazy. We don't need a 4th. Anyone who would wanted would have had by now. Yeah, I guess that's true. This guy has been re-released in the US a ton. I don't actually have him, funny enough. I kind of do want to get him, but at the same time, he was never on like the top of my list. Looks like CC Shinron is not re-releasing in the US, just like the Mega WCF one, but instead getting the Super Saiyan God Goku teams, which will be corrected later, but we may not actually get to see. Anyway, releasing now for Europe. Oh my gosh, look at all these boys, bro. We got Milk Goku, Grandista Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the World Figure Coliseum. I forget what that like Goku is technically called. The Genki Dama Goku, the father and son Gohan and Goku, and the BOS, the Jito, as well as these boys, the Tag Fighters from the Tournament of Power line. Cool stuff. May as well post this here. Heights 2, Maximatic. Oh, okay, so that's good to know. 20 centimeters. Ultimate. Oh, okay, so this is talking about these boys. Gotcha. So Maximatic is 20 centimeters. Okay, interesting. GT Goku is 15, and Vegeta is 18. Interesting. Very interesting. I'll have to, you know what, I'll convert that real quick in the background. But these guys are going to be the center of something that we're going to see in a minute here. 25 centimeters for that. Actually, I'm probably most interested in the GT Goku, because if we just do one of these, then we can get a good idea of how the rest of them are. 15 cm to inches, bro. Oh, wait, 5 inches. I don't think that's right, bro. I'm gonna be honest. That's got to be talking about something else. Anyway, though, moving on. Okay, so we're not at it yet, but we'll see in a minute. Updated production images should drop this week. If there's no change to the modeling on the Goku, then it's unlikely it'll be changed for the final release. So, oh yeah, this was something interesting that I figured I would throw in here too. This is pretty confusing about the design that they chose for this Goku. So, let's take a look at what Baggy said. I'm confused as to what the design for this figure is supposed to be taking. Shintani's design had the lace boots, but brown, as the boots were rounded. Plus the loose obi. Yamamoro's design had no loose obi, but had pointy boots with the ribbon and the laces and the white trim. So this is like Super Saiyan God Goku from a while ago, right? Like BOS, or yeah, Battle of Gods. I said BOS for both Saiyans, so that's not the right thing. But nonetheless, though, right? This is the Goku design, right? You can see the white shoes, the pointed tip, right? And obviously no loose obi belt. It's just kind of the wraparound. And then this is rounded, right? And these are yellow, while these are red. And obviously with the Super Saiyan God, usually it is like loose with Broly movie, because that's what it's supposed to be. Gets turned into Power Super Saiyan God Goku is the closest since the Battle of Gods design was ditched, but even the tournament of Power of Laces were not red. So hopefully either a change to match Shintani, change to match Yamamoro, or a change to match the laces to brown tournament Power Goku. Otherwise it's gonna bother me so much. F in the chat for our Super Saiyan God, my friend. Clear DVD file. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, we'll take a look at those later because we'll get to see those more in HD. Final January re-release, confirmed DBS historical figures. These are really cool. These are the figures that match the figures at the side of the DBS manga, like all the spines, if you line them up, has a bunch of the characters flying forward, so you have little figures for them. That would be such a cool display to be able to get all the Dragon Ball manga and then those figures flying next to them. Okay, so here's what's very interesting. Wow, I don't know if you just got whiplash, because I did. So, basically, they updated the production images for Maximatic Goku, and this is what he looks like now. Let me grab an original picture just to kind of get you a side-by-side comparison here. So, here, oh yeah, he's talking about the shoes, by the way. The shoes didn't change. So here's the original one. Actually, oh, that picture is awful, bro. Hold on, let me get you a higher quality one. Here we go. That one should be a little bit bigger. Yeah, okay. Wonderful. Let's get that stinky boy out of here. Sort of killed the quality on that. Holy cow. All right, so good. This is a perfect comparison here. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I do prefer the original production images. Obviously, this is probably what we're gonna be getting now. The hair color is a little bit closer to, I believe, the original design of Super Saiyan God, where it's not as red and it's a little bit more pink. But they literally like gave Goku a huge tan, which is kind of weird. And it also looks like there's a lot less shading. That could just be the lighting, but it looks like there's a lot less shading on the like finger creases and the muscle definition all around on Goku, especially on the pants too. It looks like there's a lot less detail there, which is really unfortunate to see. I will say the hair color again is a lot closer to the original design, but I don't know, man. You can see right here, I already commented when it came out, does he look worse? Yeah, this person had a perfect comment here. Pose DBS Broly movie colors the anime series, basically. Very, very weird. I don't know why they decided to go this route. I might not even get this figure now, I'm going to be honest, because I was really excited for it when I saw this original image. Because this is like almost perfect, but this kind of ruined it for me. I don't know. I might have to see it in person. I mean, the hair color isn't what's bothering me, honestly, because again, it's still Super Saiyan God hair. It's mostly the rest of it. They made him look a little bit too dark, and the lack of detail, or the like taking away of detail, is really weird to me. I don't know. Also, I'm not sure if the leg placement changed or if that's just the way that the image, or the way that the figure image was taken, right? Because it kind of looks like in the original, this foot is forward and this foot is back a little bit, but here it looks like they're a little bit more equal. But it also obviously shows that the figure is tilted a little bit, and you can see from the hand it's a different angle. I don't know, man. Kind of unfortunate to see with that one. But we do have updated production images. Oh, wow, there's literally side-by-side comparison. Well, I kind of like flipping between them, though. But here, we'll just talk about it for a little bit more while it's on the screen. Yeah, very interesting, though. I don't know why they decided to make this change. I definitely think that they could have at least kept the rest of everything and just changed the hair. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. I know I definitely prefer this one. I would love to be able to get it like repainted or something, but I'm not that talented. We do have updated production images for the other figures. Let me real quick here just get, because I don't believe we have comparisons for the, thank you, Among Us. I don't believe we have comparisons for the rest of the figures, because I think Baggy only did ones for the God Goku. So let me go ahead real quick and just pull those up. It is always interesting to see how they decide to change prize figures over time. Obviously, you know, they're not sort of locked in, as kind of unfortunate as it is. You know, we always would like them to just have one image and then have that be that, but when it comes to Bandai, they always update it, and honestly, it's probably not even going to look like this when it comes out of the box, because, you know, Bandai. Anyway, here's the updated production images for the base Goku. Let me see if I can find a picture of that as well. Okay, here we go. We finally have the old image right here and the new image right here. Do we have a side-by-side, or a side shot, rather? No, interesting. I do like this. I think that the hair looks a little bit better, to be honest, but maybe that's just because the angle it's taken from kind of makes the hair look a little bit better, but it looks like there's a lot less of a gap that it kind of looked like there was in the original shot. That's obviously the Super Saiyan one. There does look to be a little bit less detail. Also, the pants are like definitely orange rather than yellow now, which is kind of an interesting change. Hello, Gildo. Sorry, I didn't mean to click there. The wristbands look about the same, and it definitely looks like there's less muscle detail all around. His eyebrows also look a little bit like deeper for some reason. That's really interesting. Also, does the belt look a little bit different? Yeah, the belt definitely looks a little bit different comparing the two. What about the boots? The boots look ish about the same. Dang, bro, this is another one where I think I honestly prefer the original. Kind of sad to see. Let's take a look, excuse me, at the Super Saiyan one here. This still looks really good, even with all the same body changes, because obviously the body should be the same. The head is more so what I was worried about here, so it still looks pretty good in my opinion. I don't even really see much of a difference, to be honest with you. The hair color looks the same. The face even looks a little bit better in my opinion, but maybe that's just the angle. Yeah, I think they still kept Super Saiyan Goku good. Good, that's the one I was the most excited about. I like this though. I like it a lot. Good stuff. Kind of interesting why they chose to change the pants color though. I don't know. I think, you can correct me in the comments, obviously Goku's pants for Super Saiyan 4 are yellow, so that would lead me to believe that usually in GT they're yellow. I don't remember because I haven't looked at a design of GT Goku in a little bit, but that is interesting that they decided to change it to orange. I don't know, maybe they think that's more iconic or something like that. Nonetheless though, at least they didn't change the blue color either. It's like maybe a little bit more matte blue, but that's not necessarily the worst thing. Oh, and then we also have a side-by-side comparison right here. Yeah, I like the old pants but the new pose. Yeah, definitely. That I can still agree with old Theo. Yeah, the original versus the new one. Definitely the pants color on the original looks a little bit better, but it's nice because they definitely took his arms and pushed them up a little bit higher, which I think this figure needed because, funny enough, even though I know he's just doing a generic Super Saiyan pose, Kamehameha pose, we do have figures aplenty that have the normal Kamehameha pose, And I know it's just like pointing up, and it's like, oh, you know, big deal. The Kamehameha is just pointing up, but it makes it a little bit different, at least, right? You know, if you're going to be buying another figure that's doing a Kamehameha, at least it's not, you know, the same as much. You know what I mean? Also, here we go. These are just some more HD pictures of the figure. Yeah, I think they still did a pretty good job with the Super Saiyan 1. Even base Goku doesn't look terrible, but again, something about his face looks a little bit weird. And then we also have no updated production images either for Vegeta, which is kind of weird. Also, as noted by Baggy here, as per the original production images, Maximatic and Ultimate Soldiers will have a foot base, while the Vegeta will have a base, which unfortunately seems big. F in the chat for that one. Yeah, because they show like a preview of it right there. But yeah, I do like the Super Saiyan Goku. Again, I stand by that tweet right there. So I'm happy to be able to get that guy when he eventually comes out. This was something funny that we got there. By the way, that was what I was talking about for like the big update thing from last video. I felt like this was probably the biggest change. Obviously, there were some changes with the Ultimate Soldiers Goku too, but let me know your thoughts on this in the comments because I definitely want to hear it. I do like the back of that Goku though. The side pose is a little bit interesting. Dragon Ball tops and PJs, bro. Look at this. So this is in Europe apparently from Toei. This is very interesting. I guess it's just supposed to cover the full thing. Honestly though, not that bad. I would kind of like to get this Goku. That's pretty cool. And then we have some pajamas here as well with some promotional art. I've seen that Vegeta on a bunch of different things before. That's pretty cool though. Krillin looks way too small there. Alright, let's keep moving on. Yeah, Vegeta keeps not having those promo images updated, bro. It's probably gonna be a Takamatsu sculpted figure was gonna get. I mean, it's so conflicted. Oh, okay, so he's not talking about that. All right, so reason why I haven't talked about the rescheduled prize figures in October and November for Japan is because the jump calendar is incredibly unreliable, as seen with the Versus 15 below. It's listed as October despite coming out in November, so still treating releases as to be determined. Unfortunate to see there. By the way, we already know all this stuff, so don't like be popping off for anything new here. That is also probably because of what's currently going on in the world. Baggy was talking about some different art here. So this is an upcoming Kuji. Here are the smaller prizes for this. That is really, really cool. I love these cups. I'd love to be able to get that Gogeta one. Maybe I'll order that on eBay. This is such an odd array of characters, though. We have like Saiyan Saga Goku, I believe that is. Obviously, Dragon Ball Super Trunks, Broly Movie Gogeta, Broly Movie Broly, Goku Black, and Frieza. Interesting. Very interesting. I will say, some of the art on these looks a little bit weird. Like, Trunks looks a little bit odd, and even Gogeta looks a little bit weird, but definitely not the worst. These are more towels. They started doing these a couple of Kujis ago, and now they've just been pumping them out ever since. So, I mean, and washcloths too, by the way, for the small squares there. They're cool. I do like the color scheme on these. I don't know if it's what I would have necessarily chosen, but it's definitely a very interesting style. I really, really do like that. I don't know if I like the color change on the text here because it looks a little bit out of place. I don't know what else they would have done with that, but I do like it on these. Very, very cool stuff there. And yeah, these are apparently, I really wish someone would scan all these small posters. Yeah, these are mini posters, apparently. Again, different promotional art from different things taken. You can see varying qualities here. Obviously, Goku and Frieza look a little bit odd here. This one doesn't look too bad though with the Patafu arc, Gotenks, Vegeta, and Goku. And then this looks like a lot better, even though this looks, this looks a lot better. And then these boys look a little bit odd, you know? So we have kind of varying things here. That's really cool though. I like that a lot. Oh, oh girl, that's Super Saiyan 3. Oh, I might have to cop that. That's pretty sick, bro. Anyway, though, yeah, these are pretty cool mini posters. I don't know why they made the Z red in Dragon Ball Z. Kind of interesting. Some of you might actually recognize some of these pieces of art. I know this Beerus and Goku has been used on a couple of different things before. But yeah, very interesting stuff for the upcoming Kuji here. Released in Japan now, or rather, yeah, out now for Japan. Here's the packaging. Yeah, I was tripping over my words there. Sorry. Technically, this is a Dragon Ball Super World Tournament stage, even though it's not in Dragon Ball Super, bro. But, like, nonetheless, this is what we got for this. So I've talked about this thing a couple of times before. This is technically for Dragon Stars figures, right? For that size. You could definitely use this with SH Figuarts, I'm sure. I honestly might want to get this because this would be such a cool background piece for a display. I don't know how much it'll be. I'm sure it'll come out in the States as well eventually. And I'm not really a fan of the Dragon Stars line. I think that they're kind of stinky, to be honest, especially for the price. They could definitely do a little bit better. But this is pretty cool. This is definitely a pretty cool set. Why they chose that particular Goku and Piccolo, I don't know. I know what they're trying to imply because it's actually just Dragon Ball and not Dragon Ball Super. And I suppose they're implying this is when Goku and Piccolo fought, even though I don't think that they wore those outfits then. But nonetheless, though, still very, very cool looking. Z had 90s for promo art, so DBS deserved Fenyo for the clear files. Oh, okay, so these are clear files. Gotcha, gotcha. Not many posters, my bad. I was really... Okay, so he was guessing there. Dragon Ball Minus... But Dragon Ball Minus and Jocko merch got 4 years before it was even incorporated into DBS Broly, so excuse DBS manga fans. And, oh, okay, so Baggy's just ranting here. What even is that? Kid Bulma? Interesting. Very interesting. Huh. Not even mentioned DBH come to... Okay, yeah, gotcha. That was interesting, though. I've never seen that figure before. Huh. Scan the UDM 43 art and the UDM 35 Gogeta. Obviously, these arts are only used in the UDM, so we really can't get them anywhere else, even though a lot of the time they are super cool. Vegito, sorry, I'm getting confused here. Gogeta's face looks a little bit small, but I do love seeing him do the instant transmission. Looks pretty sick. I like that a lot. Alrighty, moving on here. Oh yeah, so this was the mistake that Baggy wanted to correct. The Creator X Creator Shinron is re-releasing in the US, confirmed, which is super cool because I know a lot of the homies were looking out to try and get this figure. I know I was too. I wasn't able to pick him up upon his initial release, and then he got resold for like dumb amounts of money. But this thing is huge and it's really, really cool. It's probably one of the best Shinron figures I've ever seen, I'm gonna be honest. They have a hard time messing up like characters who aren't humans, so that's good. Anyway, continuing on, pins. So these were some pins that I believe were teased a while ago, and we're finally getting these Universe 6 Girls pins. That Kefla is fantastic. That is a really, really good Kefla figure pin. Khalifa doesn't look too bad too. Her mouth looks a little bit odd, and Kale obviously just kind of looks like Kale, so she's not bad either. But that Kefla is really outstanding. Very, very good stuff. Creator X Creator Japanese Goku display. Didn't realize it, but the lack of shading on the back of the pants actually benefits the UI version, as the brighter orange pants look so much better since it's meant to be displayed from the back too. That is true. Yeah, these figures are very interesting because the Creator X Creator line is meant to be displayed from the back, technically. So I guess that is kind of a dub, because obviously the darker orange pants look a little bit weird, but the brighter orange with the lack of shading on the back kind of does work for it. So interesting thing to note there. But it is cool to see these guys on the box. The muscle definition is nice, but I feel like they have to do a better job on the back to be able to like make me want to buy this, because there is a better Goku that's MUI that, you know, is kind of shown from the back. Moving on here. Oh, okay, so I didn't even see these. These are cool. So we have prototype real images for these guys. Wow, actually, I didn't even see these. This is new for me too. Sweet. All right, so this is what they look like in real life. This is not, you know, the promo images here. Well, I mean, that's still them in real life, but you know what I mean. Okay, to be honest, it looks a lot better in this image. I'm gonna be honest. The production image did not do it justice, bro. This looks a lot better. The darker skin tone doesn't look, you know, as, like, not natural, I guess. And the hair looks really, really good with the pink. I do still kind of would have liked the lighter colors on the original. Again, the hair is fine, but it definitely doesn't look bad. The colors still do look a little bit odd, but It's a lot better than I thought it was going to look in the actual piece. So that close-up shot is also really, really nice. Finally, we have some more pictures of Vegeta here. Looks the best displayed from the front, but the sculpt isn't just amazing. Yeah, that looks really cool. That actually looks a lot better than the production image. Okay, so looking at the original image here compared to the new one, wow! The new one looks so much better. I don't think that the angle that they took it from here was really good, because this looks a lot more like Vegeta just like whipped his arm to chuck a ki blast forward and he's kind of mid-air doing it, rather than this where the pose sort of looks like he's charging forward but he's awkwardly dabbing. This looks so much better displayed from this angle, and I really like the expression. I feel like it captures Vegeta pretty well here. I do like this stand a lot, though. I know this is just the prototype stand, and obviously the wires look a little bit out of place, but bro, that clear base and not having a giant black stick coming out of my figure looks really, really good. Obviously, those are meant to, you know, kind of cut the cost because it's a little bit cheaper to do it that way, but man, this looks really good. I like that a lot, honestly. Vegeta looking really, really good. I'm glad we're able to see some update images. That angle looks awful, though, but obviously you're not going to display for that. Look at that, bro. Wow. The detail is amazing on that. Look at the detail on the pants, the detail on the fur. I didn't even think I wanted to pick this guy up, but honestly, I do. Wow, that looks pretty good, too. I will say this angle is a little bit less flattering for our boy here. We do have sort of a comparison image with the original one here, but I think it looks a lot better. Where did that... Is that hand... Where did that hair strand go / come from on the original image? I can't even tell. That looks really, really good, though. I like it. I like it a lot. I really, really like this Vegeta. Oh my gosh. Okay, my entire opinion has been swayed on this. Yeah, definitely looks the best displayed from the front, because if you're looking at it from the side, it is a little bit awkward. That's cool. Let's move on to the GT Goku. Okay. Okay. Yeah, base form face. Oh no, what did they do to my hands? Yeah, that base form face is a little bit whack, though. I like the Super Saiyan head, though. That's nice. That is definitely a nice head. I don't know why they chose this. Like, bro, look at the color change here. Let's go back to the Goku from the original image here, where he has the yellow pants. Look at how much darker the gi is. Why? That's so weird. These look a little bit more reddish, like almost crimson, than they do like light pink here. Very interesting. Yeah, look at the face difference on this boy. Not too much of a difference, I guess. Maybe it was just the angle, but it definitely looks like this eye was raised up a little bit, and it looks like the eyes were a little bit bigger on the original one. Most certainly. Yeah, why did they change that to such a dark blue? I don't mind it, to be honest, because, I mean, that's a nice color. And also, again, the pants should be yellow, but... Huh. Interested. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get the Super Saiyan Goku, though, if anything. I don't know, man. I'm kind of convinced about Vegeta. I'm not going to lie. My man's just looking pretty sick right now. No cap. This was good to see, though. I actually didn't expect these images to be in here, so that's very cool stuff. We'll move on for now, though, but definitely go check these out if you're interested. The blue undershirt looks like it goes all the way up through the top of the neck, so it's based off of the Tournament of Power Goku, save for the red laces. Interesting. Yeah, because it goes up to the sides there. All right, moving on here. Based off of Ami's release date, reshuffling looks like the Risuden 3, Chapter 3, and BOS Gogeta are going to release this month overseas. Asia and the Choging Giga is unknown since Ami never listed it in the first place. Yeah, these boys. I'm glad that we got another Golden Frieza, and honestly, that Gogeta is pretty cool. I don't have this guy, but I might pick him up just to pair with my Vegito, because I think having a set of them fighting would be really cool. Early pre-sales for Samurai Kid Goku re-release ahead. This doesn't come as a shock since it seems like merch collectors now go after more unique figures, and it seems a lot of people missed out on the original release. I know, I most certainly did, and I've wanted this guy ever since he came out, because this figure is amazing. There's like nothing else like it when it comes to Dragon Ball figures. So sick, bro. Good stuff. New images of the 2021 diary have been released. I think we talked about this last time because I remember commenting on the Kakarot the like Kakarot-esque logo on the front there, where it literally basically just looks like that. I like the Goku on the front though. The back, that's really nice, especially if that's like indented, you know, if that's embroidered, I think is the correct word. That looks really cool. I like that a lot. That image of Boo and B is super cute as well. Good stuff. And actually, funny enough, I have that image of Super Saiyan 3 Goku on a shirt. I think I've worn it on stream before. That's really funny. And then obviously this Beerus art. I don't think I've actually ever seen that before. That's pretty cool art of them facing off though. Obviously this is supposed to be like, you know, the in-between page for you, like, you know, the diary is like, you know, this is, you know, January section and this is February section. Interesting. I really, really like the look of the back of that though. That is so sick. I'd love to see that in person. Oh, that's cool. Alright, moving on here. So basically just some comparisons from some different figures here. This was something interesting to note. Let me close those real quick. Basically, this is just the Xeno, Goku, and Vegeta Super Saiyan 4 figures compared to the new Super Saiyan 4 figures. Honestly, this is kind of a toss-up because I have this Goku and I don't have Vegeta because personally I thought that it didn't look as good. Funny enough, I almost like Xeno Goku better and the Chojin Giga Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta better now that I've seen him in the actual images, because this images still doesn't kind of do it for me, but those other images, bro, oh, that man looking mad good. Good stuff here though. Very interesting to compare them. They also, like, I guess they don't have similar poses. I was gonna say kind of, but Goku and Vegeta, or both the Gokus rather, are both like charging forward and have like elongated poses. Although Vegeta's a lot more spread out in his pose. Look at the hands on that man. Interesting. Very interesting stuff. Yeah, you can see they all have very elongated poses though. I guess even Vegeta kind of does too. Interesting stuff there. Very interesting stuff. I'm actually gonna hit a retweet on that because that's a very interesting comparison to make. New Super Saiyan God art. Yo, let's go, baggy. Rest of the laminated cards. Oh, okay. So this is just talking about I don't want to say crystal because that's not right, but some clear cards that came out for Dragon Ball Super. Baggy just had a bunch of them scanned. Very, very good stuff here. A lot of cool art comes out of these. Wow, Kale's hair there looks weird. That's pretty cool. Wow, that actually is a really good Super Saiyan Gohan art. I'm not really a fan of that either, but oh, and this was something really cool that I wanted to note. So these cards, I believe, are based off of the figures, I think, because these are newer, I believe. You can correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong. Beautiful figure though. And obviously these, you know, cards are kind of inspired by some of the poses you can see. Next, oh, that would be cool if it was based off of that. We kind of have that with the Dragon Ball Heroes one, but definitely not the same. And also that Dragon Ball Heroes figure kind of stinky. But yeah, okay, that's more of a generic Rose pose. So kind of fair that that's a little bit more not based off the figure. But I don't know, bro. The resemblance is kind of uncanny. So it's just interesting to point that out. I figured that would be cool to include here in the video. All right. So this was just some other things that we've seen here. This is all stuff that we knew about already. Non Sorters line, it is volunteer to release. Yeah, okay, so he's just talking about that. I had to check the Dokkan lineup like 4 times just to make sure. And we are getting a Super Saiyan God Goku. Heck yeah, yo, the boy. Super Saiyan God 2 in 2 consecutive months. Yeah, that hasn't happened in 8 years. Wow, that's crazy. So this is something interesting to look at though, as you can see here. So this is apparently going to be the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle 6th Anniversary Kuji. Now, if you are familiar with the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle Kujis, what they usually do, now, this is kind of subject to change because it's a little bit different with how they've been handling it more recently. What they did before for the 4th year anniversary and the 5th year anniversary was that they had, well, especially more so in 4th year, but they had some figures that were just kind of different Dragon Ball figures, and then they had one specific figure that was the Dokkan Battle collab figure, right? For 4th year, it was the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and for 5th year, it was the Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. Now, they did have an actual Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. I don't know why I keep saying the full title. I just keep reading it at the top. Kuji, a little while ago, that included Goku Black, Super Vegito, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, so on and so forth, and those were all based off of different Dokkan cards. Now, looking at the figures here, this does lead me to believe, and Oh my gosh, if this happens, I'm gonna flip out. But looking at the lineup here of figures, this does look to me that we are going to be getting every single one of these figures based off of a Dokkan card. If we go from the bottom up, Pan GT Honey, that looks like it would be LRB Pan. Zamasu Goku looks like that would be the free-to-play LR Zamasu Goku. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Kid. I assume that would probably be LR Gohan's transformation. Future Trunks Super Saiyan, maybe that's Tech Future Trunks, the transforming one. And Super Saiyan God Goku, that could literally be anyone. Maybe the LR, I don't know. And then obviously this prize reward will be one of the dual Dokkan Fest LR, so we'll have to wait on that. But if that is the case, bro, oh my gosh, that would be sick. That would be amazing. Especially, oh my gosh, if they make, bro, a Zamasu Goku figure, bro. Oh, I'm so excited for this Kuchi. I cannot wait for them to show pictures for that. That's going to be very, very exciting. Oh, okay. So, yeah, this could also be this Trunks, I suppose. That would actually be really cool to choose that free-to-play Trunks. I don't know. I don't think that they would do that because I think the future Trunks is probably more popular. Yeah, this also probably won't be the Gohan. I know Baggy was looking through different Dokkan art to try and see what these figures could be. Yeah, this was also something interesting here. New stationary art for Japan revealed. So if you're not familiar with stationary, basically it's like, I don't even know how to really describe it. It's stuff that's not figures, right? It's a lot of different things that are more so like things that you use around your home. Like as you can see here, right, we have some pencils, we have a pencil case. These even look like band-aids maybe? I'm not exactly sure what those are. This almost looks like a towel here, but this is obviously Goku and Vegeta doing, I guess that would technically be the final Kamehameha, right? Very, very cool stuff. I like it though. I really like it. Moving on though, we do have some promotional art, so it's interesting to see that I guess this was revealed when the original promo image was revealed, but it's interesting to see that they're still using this and they haven't updated it though. And then obviously this is, yeah, because these are using the original promo images. These are the posters for these guys. Obviously talking about how Vegeta pairs with Goku here. I really like this Goku poster. That's pretty sick. For Japan Biz, this is towels, bro. These towels are sick. I wish the US would get stuff like that. What? That Shinron towel is sick. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I like that a lot, actually. Alright, so apparently apparently the Gogeta 4 was the only one from last year's regular lineup that wasn't a UR. Yes, that's true. We just showed this image on the screen earlier, but again, this is what the figures look like. They were all different collab figures. This would actually be really cool if that was the God Goku. I didn't even think about that. This is obviously the SSR for the LRUI Goku. I would love that. Actually, yeah, that's what I want. Baggy, if you're watching, bro, shout out to the play. That would be perfect if that was a figure, because I know a lot of people really, really like the God shot. For the US, later this year, the monogram DBZ bag clips. Yikes, bro. I don't know if this is the company that has been making a lot of these bag hangers, but these look awful. Krillin is the only one who even looks relatively okay, and even so, he looks kind of pudgy. I know it's obviously the style, but these look awful, bro. Please don't buy these. Series 1, just make it the only series, bro. I will say the Great Ape, though, does look kind of cool. Oh, Kaioken. Interesting. None of them got noses, bro. They're all rocking the Krillin treatment there. My man said, Nappa. Interesting, interesting. Estimated packaging for the Super Saiyan 4 Goku is 26 centimeters. Maybe that's not centimeters, because centimeters would be way too small. Anyway, it's right there. First thought this was an error, but apparently second source is saying it's also the same. Interesting. January block of overseas re-release figures, all confirmed for Asia, Australia, Europe, and the US. But Europe and US getting the bonus I almost said SSGK. I guess kind of. Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken re-release as the usual West exclusive re-release. Australia don't get these. Yeah, so there's all the boys. Very, very excited about these two. I'll definitely have to pick those up. The Takamatsu Chojin Giga Super Saiyan 4 Goku out now for Asia. Love the packaging. Yeah, the shading is very interesting. That is very interesting on this box art here. Because that doesn't look like the original figure. That doesn't look like the figure at all. I do like the shading on the tail, though. It almost reminds me of like Fighters art. Or like the intro to Dragon Ball Legends. Weird that they cut off the tail because it would technically be going to here. I guess maybe they think that this is supposed to be the tail? Why did they do that? That's so weird. Why did they cut off this section? The tail actually doesn't even go there. This is like not the same angle, I guess, but I don't think it would go up that high. Really weird how they did that. Looks like also the boy's name is disclosed. It's always good to see that they're actually putting sculptors' names on figure boxes now because they never used to do that. Gasha is definitely my #1 hope for the Kuji figure. Yeah, these could also be different choices. Yeah, that Goku too, the UI Goku. Wow, I forgot how cool this art is. Also, LR, I don't know if I would like that one as much because that will kind of just turn into a little bit more of a generic power-up pose, but if they do it right, they could do it really cool. But yeah, Baggy definitely has a point there. But yeah, this is probably the Gohan that they're going to do. It is kind of a good point, though, that he does have here that it might not be this. What gives me hope regarding Gohan not being based off the LRs, we have two generic post Super Saiyan 2 Gohan figures released overseas and in consecutive months as well. Would they really do another one? Yeah, because we have the, this is the, oh, what is this figure? This is, oh, I don't remember the name of it. I'm sorry. I know the name of it. It's in the back of my head, but this is Grandista Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, I believe, where you can remove the parts and then put them back on. And then this is, oh my gosh, it's going to bother me so much. Super Master Stars Peace Gohan, I think? Funny enough, I do like, I like this Gohan because of the cloak, and the Super Saiyan 2 with the cloak is sick, but I really do like the clothing on this Gohan better than I think the hair sculpt is just a little bit cooler. Nonetheless, though, yeah, Baggy has a good point. Would they really do that again because they did these two? But they probably wouldn't, knowing Bandai. Anyway, though, yeah, these would be really cool. Actually, that would be sick with the World Tournament Gohan. I don't think they do that, though. That would also be sick for the TUR of LR Gohan. Wow, that OG LR Gohan. I'm so used to saying LR Gohan because the man has so many LRs, bro. Interesting. Very interesting here. Some underused art in the background poster of the new GBI poster. First time I've noticed that. Super Saiyan Blue Goku art is blue shirt. Interesting. Very interesting. I like this a lot. This is actually a really cool poster. I like that Super Saiyan Goku render. It almost reminds me of the render on the 8-bit April Fools for Dokkan. Very interesting stuff there. Alright, moving on. Oh yeah, I did want to show this, even though this isn't Dragon Ball. Bro, this is the coolest Bakugo figure I've ever seen. The face for him is perfect. The spikes on the back of his head for like his little mask thing is perfect, and the explosion is sick. Very, very cool. Me when it seems like everyone at TL is playing Dokkan. We gotta convince Baggy. Yo, everyone in the comments section below, tell the boy Baggy to play Dokkan. New November wafer sticker art revealed of Super Saiyan Namek Goku. That is really cool. I don't think have they done promotional art like this before? I don't even think so. That's sick. That is really, really cool. I like that a lot. His head is so big, bro. It's so cute. So cool. Good stuff there. Oh, these are interesting. Really wish these chocolate wrapper arts. Scam by Miss DBZ, babe. Shout out to the girl, of course. You're used on another product. These ones in particular are great. Wow, these are actually really cool. I love that Farmer Goku like Baggy notes there. That's sick. Even the Broly is pretty cool. Wow, that Farmer Goku is really good. I like that a lot. Ozaru Gohan promo art. Oh, okay, so he's just talking about that from the cards. Talking about more card stuff. In February, Evangelion Kuji figures got revealed, so we might not have to wait a month for the regular Dokkan Kuji figures to be revealed. That would be amazing if that was the case. And then hopefully they would show us the prize figure, with the special prize figure anyway. That would be cool. Oh, interesting. Look at this. Unleashing Dragon Ball Winter. We're so excited to announce Dragon Ball Super Complete Series Collector's Edition. Dragon Ball Z Blu-ray Steelbooks. Dragon Ball Z Blu-rays with promotional or with poster and card arts coming your way. Interesting. So this is the collector's edition from Manga Entertainment UK. I have seen some of this promo art on other stuff, and obviously this is another Dragon Ball Z Blu-ray re-release. Like, we haven't had a bunch of, you know, different DVD releases of it so far, but basically Baggy's just talking about the different art here. Ah, all right, okay, so we finally have an out-of-box picture of this guy. Wow. Wow, okay, hold on a second. Can we pull up that box art, bro? The shading on the pants is actually how the box looks. Wait a minute, that's crazy. I did not expect that. So they actually went with that, kind of. Look at how the shading on the pants is here. It's very dark. They actually did that on the figure. I'm kind of impressed. It looks like a custom almost. I'm not even gonna lie. His face looks a little bit I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not the biggest fan of the face. But that shading on the pants is sick. They didn't do as much shading on the, you know, arms and the tail, especially since how it looks there, but wow, they actually kind of did what the box shows. That's really interesting. I definitely did not expect that. Yeah, no, that's cool. I really like that. I might pick up this figure just for the sake of having the pair of the Super Saiyan 4s, and not to mention the shading on the pants is sick, bro. That's so dope. Okay, I like that, bro. Very good stuff. Ah, yeah, the Wafer Unlimited line that we looked at a little while ago is releasing in a few days in Japan. Okay, so these boys are also starting to release in the US now. US is back to the 2-month window between the Japanese release, so the big one, the strong Chains Kuji figures should release next month. Yes, I know everybody's excited for those. Yeah, these were the Dragon Ball Legends collab ones. These are all different figures from based off of arts from Legends. Interesting stuff. Ah, okay, so Baggy got all this stuff too. Cool. I like the box art for that. That's nice. I would have kind of liked, honestly, if they did, like, this is the main image, and then, like, the one that's in the box was colored in, but hey, what can you do? Oh! Bro, I love how, like, we go from these sick figures to this, bro. For Europe, from Store, some DBS bottles. The first one featuring Super Saiyan Goku art from the Versus Gohan art. Assume Gohan is on the other side. Interesting. These are really weird. Why? Yeah, it's the same art as this. Okay. Cool. Very nice. Oh yeah, Baggy has some in-person figures of these guys. Oh, very cool to see these guys out. So nice. Oh, he's got the boy. I gotta get that figure eventually. October UDM 44 and Adverge 12 scan packaging via DBS Hype. Thank you, the boy. He always posts stuff from VJump. Interesting. Are they re-releasing all of these? This is a really interesting set, by the way. Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, Super Trunks, Metal Golden Cooler Core. He's so out of place here. The boy and the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Huh. Interesting. This is just talking about, I think, a bunch of different androids. Oh, you know what this is talking about? I think this is saying that maybe he was the last one that needed to be released for the androids to be released. I'm not too sure. Interesting. And then here's the new Adverge set. We did look at this a little while ago on a news episode. All of these are going to be based off of the Namek saga. So very interesting stuff here. Some very cool stuff here as well. Obviously, Gohan in the armor is not something that you get every day. Pod Frieza is also very cool. So nice to see here. And they're also talking about different detail on the figures because Adverge usually doesn't have that much detail. History of Goku desktop calendar. Interesting. Whoa! That art of Kid Goku is so good. Oh my gosh, that's actually pretty cool too. If Chi-Chi hold it on. That's so cool. That's actually pretty cool. I like that a lot though. The art on the rest of these though, yeah, I will admit that is kind of bro. That's a little bit. That's not as bad. The art on some of these is really good, and some of those. Oh my gosh, the Super Saiyan 3 art is awful though. That's a generic blue that we've seen time and time again. Huh, interesting. Oh my gosh, UI Goku looks terrible! Okay, well that's fine at least. Interesting. Yeah, but nonetheless though, that's that. I did see this before. This is so funny to me for Europe, the Abby Ranger 17 shirt. Box Lunch made a jersey version of this that is absolutely sick. And this just looks so lame in comparison. Like, it's cool that you'll be able to get one of these regardless. I'm sure the t-shirt will be fine. But if it is this color scheme, I don't don't know about that, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Here we go. So we have okay, so this is just the wafer sticker art again. Gotcha. Would love to see more of the wafer sticker art outside of the stickers. True. More pictures of the boy. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not about the face. Wow, look at the shading on the fur. Holy cow. That is amazing. That's really, really cool. I actually really like the shading on that. That's a pretty small stand, all things considered, too. Wow, the tail is super big. Good stuff there. Good stuff. All right, moving on up. From the FA's UI Goku box. Oh, okay. So this is the laminated card, or the box art. Gotcha. Talking about different box arts from these. Reviewing Kid Gohan. Post art wafer out now for Japan. Yeah, we've seen these a bunch of times before. Oh wow, that Goku looks sick. Yo, that's actually really cool. I like that. I was talking about that one in the last video that I really like that one. These are not rarer than the normal art version seems. A full color Gogeta versus Broly seems to be the rarest of the set. Interesting. Yeah, these are really cool. I might try and pick these up because honestly, these are amazing art pieces. Also, very small. These are like trading card size because that's a like 10 yen coin. Very interesting. New mug for Europe. Yeah, they've used this art. Oh yeah, I posted a picture of that. I forgot about that. Yeah, that he does have a point there. I don't think the UI Goku A ever smirks, and B ever should be smirking because he's not like cocky. It's very weird, and it is kind of far up. And that was funny because I was looking at this mug, and then I noticed on the shirt I was wearing. I think I wore this on stream, bro. It's the same art. I didn't even realize they used that a bunch. Kind of funny. Kind of funny there. Moving on, wafer sticker sets 13, 14, 15 are all being resold for January. That's cool. Yeah, wafer really reaches new popularity. I like that crossover for the boys there. Very cool. Goku looks so funny here. But these all look really nice. I love the wafer stickers. Okay. So this releases October 17th. Nice. So these are all the figures that we were looking at for the Dragon Ball Adverge set that is based off of the Namek saga. These don't look too bad. I will say, my man has a point here. The only reason getting this is for this goofy looking Gohan over here. Gohan does look kind of mad goofy, but I feel like it almost fits him for here. Not bad though. There is something about these that feels a little bit odd, but then again too, the Dragon Ball Adverge line kind of always looks like that, in my opinion anyway. Also, this is something else that I want to talk about. Reminder, we're getting this figure next year, so don't go too crazy with Goku figures between now and then. Seeing more and more comments about both overseas fans and Japanese fans about space issues and having to be more and more picky with what they get. Yeah, so if you guys remember, this is the Goku that won the contest for all of Goku's different outfits throughout the history of Dragon Ball, and then Japanese fans got to vote on one particular outfit for the boy, and we are getting this as a figure. So that'll be really exciting to see how that turns out. And I love this outfit for Goku. I wanted to figure this for so long, so I'm really excited to get that. Moving on up, next premium cards out next month. Love the fact that Super Saiyan hair getting, oh, that's cool. Yeah, that definitely looks more like it. That Gohan almost looks like he's from Dokkan, but yeah, that's really cool. That looks very like Z Vegeta. Interesting. Very cool. Good stuff there. We only have a couple of more things here. Okay, so he's just talking about the packaging there. Yeah, actually, that's it. I thought we had a little bit more, but we're good to go. All right, so that is going to be it for today's video. This was a long Dragon Ball news video, or Dragon Ball figure news video, rather. I hope you guys enjoyed, though. There was definitely a lot of great stuff in this video. I am so excited for the 3 new prize figures that we've been taking a look at. The Goku, Vegeta, Goku, Vegeta, and, well, I guess Goku. Very cool stuff there. Glad to see that GT is not only getting some love, but also, obviously, with the Super Saiyan God Goku also getting a figure. That's super exciting because we don't get God Goku stuff as much as I think that we should, but really excited to see these pictures as well. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, let me know what you think, especially of the change to the God Goku. I know those feels like forever ago in this video. But very excited for everything that's upcoming. If we do get news on the Dokkan figures, by the way, I will probably make an individual video about that because obviously that's sort of Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, I'm going to say the full title again, and Dragon Ball figure news combined, plus that's kind of a big deal. So I'll probably do a solo video on that if those do get released, or revealed rather, sooner than later. So keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, we'll just keep talking about them in these videos. But I am so excited if those all get figures and they're all based off of Dokkan cards, which I think they are. Oh boy, I'm excited. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Dokkan Assets, aka Epic Mewtwo out. Peace.